Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Ed Case of the Mob Cave. Welcome to a functions tutorial. Today we're going to look at two different ways that you can create time delays in functions. When working with command blocks, I use Brian's, aka Lorgon111's method of creating time delays, link to his video in the description. For this, you need to set these command blocks up in spawn chunks. A repeating command block which identifies any entity with a tag of n ticks later and age of -1 and gives it a new tag called n ticks later done. This links to two chain command blocks. The first identifies the entity with the new tag of n ticks later done and sets the block data of the block that is at the same location as the entity to auto 1b, and the second sets the entity data back to auto 0b. What this means is that when we create an area effect cloud with the tag of n ticks later inside another command block, the moment that its age ticks up to -1, it will activate and deactivate the command block. So you can set the age to whatever you want the delay to be in ticks, point it at the coordinates of a command block that you want to trigger, and then when you hit the button, you'll have a time-delayed command. This method doesn't work with functions, though, because all of the commands are kept in text files and not in the Minecraft world. So here are two ways to create time delays in functions. The first is to set up a scoreboard timer. If you watch my tutorial on how to create Boots of Haste, you'll already have seen me use this technique for the cooldown feature. Let's take another look at how that worked. There is a dummy objective called cooldown. Whenever a player has a tag called cooldown, the scoreboard adds 1 to their cooldown objective every tick. This creates a timer, which you can use to activate commands on certain ticks. In this example, I display messages in chat on tick 1 and tick 1200, and also remove their cooldown tag and reset their cooldown score on tick 1200. This method is very useful as it can be used to create time delays that apply just for specific players, like the cooldown for the Boots of Haste. And another useful feature is that if I were to delete the line where it removes the cooldown tag, it would create a loop where it would run to 1200 and then start again at 0. One drawback, however, is that you have to make a new scoreboard objective for every different time delay you want to create. So here is another method, much more like Brian's, put forward by JaniceX11 on the Minecraft forum, link in the description. So, firstly, you have to go into your world, find a good place in spawn chunks, and place down a redstone block with an activator rail on top of it. Mark down the coordinates of the rail and of a space a few blocks away. Now, in my functions folder for this world, inside custom, I've got two functions called delay and test delay. These two files are in the description if you want to download them. In delay.mc function are the three commands which make this system work. This kills any command block minecart with the tag delay end. This identifies any command block minecart with a tag of delay and a portal cooldown of 0, and then gives it the new tag delay end, which means it'll be deleted on the very next tick. And finally, this command teleports the command block minecart with the tag delay end to these coordinates, which you'll need to put in now. So copy and paste the location of the activator rail here. Let's take a look at testdelay.mc function, which contains the command you'll need to use the time delay. What this does is summon a command block minecart with the tag delay and a customizable portal cooldown. Set this to whatever you want the delay to be in ticks, set the command to whatever you want it to be, and then copy and paste the other coordinates of the nearby block right here. So, back in game, make sure you use /reload and you set the delay function going with /gamerule gameloop function custom delay. And then as soon as you activate the test delay function, it summons the command block minecart, the portal cooldown will tick down to 0, at which point it'll be teleported onto the activator rail, activating the command inside it, and then deleting the command block minecart. If you wanted to activate a string of commands with this, then simply put the commands in a new function, and then use the /function command inside the command block minecart to activate it. And there you have it, two different ways to create time delays in functions. I hope you find these techniques useful. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Ed Case, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye!